Hello, Mike.
Hello, Reg. It's the weekly update.
Weekly update. Welcome to the show, everybody. Daytime loft action with Angles. Happy to join you today. Good to see you. What's up, my brother?
Yeah.
So we are doing today the craft cocktail.
Yeah, let's talk about that because I think it's a good tradition is to have like a cocktail.
Absolutely.
You know, everyone should do that at all times of their life.
The power of Google. So earlier, I'm on Google and I'm like, all right, I need a craft cocktail. God, where's Darren?
Did you pick the
Where's Darren
whiskey
with it?
first?
No, I because I had the Capoletti in the pantry. I decided
The Capoletti.
So the Google search was cocktails with Capoletti Italian liqueur, right? And so it came up with a number of different spritzes and different things. And I was like, look, we're not sitting by the pool with Speedos on here.
We'll have spritzers.
Yeah, no, I mean, I couldn't employ a Speedo in the right way. I can just tell you that. So, but at any rate, so found this drink. This is out of a bar called the Rumpus Room in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and said
awesome.
mixologist came up with the drink, the Unprogrammed Remote, which is rye whiskey, Capoletti, aperitivo liqueur, orange liqueur, naranja, and champagne. And so we opted for the
Champagne was the
$7.99
question.
bottle.
Yeah, the champagne was the question. Do we want to put champagne in it? We did.
We did anyway.
$7.99 bottle.
You know, so but really when you're mixing
with a screw top. You guys,
exactly. Do you have anything? Do you have a champagne like it was a very good month? Like forget the year. I need something.
I've got
that had
one
a
from
good month.
September of last year that is lovely. That's my bottle.
Exactly. And then at the very top of the drink, you actually put in some hand sanitizer, some COVID Germex. So this is like chief number one. This is COVID killer. And you just pump a couple pumps, like 2 pumps. It's actually in the recipe. I'm making this up. But
well, you know, when I was in high school, I worked at a grocery store, and one of the things they told us was you'll see like alcoholics come in there and buy rubbing alcohol, and they actually cut it somehow with whatever and then drink it. And I think I read on the Google about that for, you know, this has been however long ago. And if you drink rubbing alcohol, you talk about your liver just going
Probably
short circuiting, you
not a good play.
know? Yeah.
Yeah, not good at all. So yeah, you know, all in a life, as they say. But
Homage to COVID.
yeah, so we have this. We've got a candle. We've got, you know, I mean, not that I'm like a candle guy, but it looks good on the picnic table. I don't know.
But you got the top on the candle. You need to have it off so it looks like you've used it.
Looks like I've actually used it. Probably could have used that last night, but did not. But we won't get into that. But I will say,
those are the things I really want to talk about here.
I will say, and Mike, what are your thoughts on this? We're selling sunglasses today because we actually have sun in Atlanta today. Can you believe this? It's been like 2 weeks, no sun anywhere.
It's been London. It's been London here.
It's been London calling here. It's been crazy. I was in Nashville all week, and it was like sleet, freezing rain, snow, followed by more snow.
Rex called me Monday morning. He's like, I probably shouldn't have come up here.
Probably not a good idea.
Questionable.
So I don't know. I went anyway, and I only
Had a good week though.
I only had 2 cancellations on the week. So
how many recaps did you have for the week?
I had 11 recaps for the week. I had like 4 teams.
Rex
calls
sells
me.
shit. And I sell shit too, but Rex sells shit in multiple states.
I
too.
sell wire, and it's not, you know, hey look, what I do for a living is not sexy, but it pays the bills, and we get to go on a couple of nights vacation.
Hey man, there's wire everywhere. You gotta have the wire.
I mean, there's crane. You can't see the crane, but just behind me, behind my right shoulder here, which would be, I
We're
don't
in Midtown
know
Atlanta,
which
by the
shoulder it is for you, the viewer, but there's a big crane over there, going to be like a 35-story apartment building. They're going to have 3-bedroom apartments over there, which have got to be, yeah, like starting at, give me your fucking shirt off your back, you know? I mean, like, so anyway, it's it's a beautiful day here, and life is good. So
I'm just good. It was a good week. It was a good week.
What was the highlight of your week? What was going on? I mean, I was just banging out sales calls.
I did get up early twice in Zwift, so that's you get up in the morning and you start, you cycle Zwift, and you get on the bike and it's like 5:30, and I think I rode in London the UCI world. It was like the World Championship, I think TT course.
Do you have people with you?
Yeah, there's like thousands of people. There's thousands of people riding, and you're riding, and people are passing you, and you're passing people, and you got like beacon people. Like this guy passed me, and he was going to average 20 miles. So the beacon guy goes by, and it says on his jersey 20 miles an hour. So if you follow him, you'll average 20 miles an hour. And this guy's just friggin' flying. And of course, it's the game, right? I don't know if everyone's familiar with what Zwift is, but it's essentially a video game for people like me that can't sit on a bike in a room on a trainer and just go for like 2 hours. I can't do that. So, but there's people, there was a guy I rode with from Colombia, a guy I rode with from the Netherlands.
Nice.
And so yeah, it's pretty
very
cool.
good. Mike's big on the bike, and I should be bigger on the bike, and I'm going to get there. But now I've got 2 urban bikes now, so now I'm downtown. But Mike will come over, and we'll do the show, and then we'll hit the Beltline.
We got to figure out how to put the camera on the bike so we could go through like the Piedmont Park or whatever.
That would be nice, and do like a Beltline tour and bang around and do some stuff like that.
Speaking of the Beltline, so who did you see on the Beltline this week?
So this is interesting, you guys. You guys are going to love this. So last week, I'm on the Beltline, and I'm going to meet a friend, and I'm walking along, and I see this bushy blonde-haired guy with a bike helmet come by, and he's like, and another thing, and he's talking to some girl on a bike as he's cruising by slowly, and I'm like, that sounded like and looked like Owen Wilson. And so I walk like 20, 30 feet more, and these 2 girls I passed go, oh yeah, that was him, all right.
Some hot blonde, he's
so Owen Wilson is hanging out in Atlanta, who knows? Is he filming something?
You see his pursed lips, like, you know what I mean?
I saw Lightning Production breaking down yesterday. They were filming in that parking lot by QT yesterday, doing something. But I don't know. Either that or, you got to figure Owen lives in Hollywood, right? Probably lives in Malibu in the hills, of course, or something. I bet but he's like, why in the hell am I in California right now? We won't get going on this.
Right.
But,
those people live everywhere,
Yeah.
I think Ben Stiller has a house here.
Yeah.
I think so, anyway. Or
maybe
he rented it for a while.
But at any rate, it was kind of cool. It was like the brush with greatness, Owen Wilson, man. I just wanted to see.
Now, who was he riding with? Hot blonde.
Riding with some hot blonde. And then somebody said, when I got to where I was going, they said, well, doesn't he have kids? He has like older kids, right? Well, no, I looked this up. He's 51, and he does have kids, but they're young kids. So
is he married?
I don't think he's married, but he's got a couple of young kids. But at any rate,
it'd be hard to be married.
He's in the
if
ATL,
you were
riding around the Beltline.
If you were like a movie star, it would just be hard because you're on the road a lot, and then when you're there, they're going, this next scene, is we want you to go in there and kiss that really hot actress. We're gonna do this for about 8 hours today.
Yeah.
It would just be hard to do.
It would be. It would be hard to do. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's pretty cool though. I mean, you got to figure you guys got to get life. Owen Wilson. He's made some money. I don't know what he gets per picture, but he's.
It's a lot.
As Howard Brayman used to say, my good friend,
who since passed.
The poor side of the street's a long way from his side of the street. All right. So,
that is so Howard.
the poor side of the street is a long way from his side of the street. Okay, you got that. Yeah, rest in peace, Howard. But love you, man. But yeah, I mean, so anyway, just just thought we would get a little bit of an earlier start rather than do a nighttime edition, do kind of a daily edition.
We need to do
what's going on, but it kind of looks more institutional in here during the day. I mean, honestly, I'm not in a mental hospital.
Yeah, mental hospital.
Yeah.
She's coming with the medication. She just knocked on the door.
Exactly. Hang on, I'll be right
Medication
back.
time.
Yeah.
It's medication time.
You go off camera and I come back with a Dixie cup with like 8 pills in it. You know, be right with you. Bam.
8.
You know, here's my shot of drugs for the day. Hey, you might want to wash that back with a Gatorade or something. You know.
Speaking of that,
Instead,
I probably should think about freshening up.
Yeah, freshen up the drink. All right. So we'll be right back, but we're gonna bring some ingredients over, and we're gonna totally dial in.
So when our kids watch this in like 30 years, they're gonna go, they really sat around with a phone and recorded drinking.
They're just gonna say it's amazing. No, they're not gonna say it's amazing. No, they're not gonna say that.
They're gonna say they're mentally ill, and
couple of knuckleheads.
Escape rate. But anyway, let's do that, and then we'll come back.
All right, be right back. Take care.